In this video, I'll go over how to start and complete the essence quests on the moon, so you can start farming for the updated moon weapons as quick and efficient as possible. There will be timestamps in the description for specific weapons if you need to skip around. These are the same moon weapons we got back in Shadowkeep, but with the current power level and some awesome new perk pulls. Also returning with these are the Tiger's Bite, Twilight Oath, and Abide the Return. Those are obtained from Dreaming City chests, bounties, Ascendant challenges, Blind Well, and the Shattered Throne dungeon. Now, I know you're all here for the moon weapons, so let's get into that. First off, you have a chance of getting essences from chests on the moon, lectern bounties, and the most consistent source, nightmare hunts. Each nightmare hunt also has a higher chance of dropping the essence with the same name. So for instance, Nightmare Hunt Insanity will have a higher chance of dropping the essence of Insanity. Once you unlock an essence for the first time, you will then be able to reacquire it at the Lectern of Enchantment for 1 Phantasmal Core, which, if you didn't know, can be obtained through weekly bounties at the Lectern, or purchased at the Lectern for 20 Phantasmal Fragments. Each of the essences will require 3 objectives: activities on the moon, kills with the same weapon type, and a weapon part that can be found on the moon. For the activity portion of this, public events give 18%, lost sectors give 16%, patrols give 8%, chests give 4%, and helium filaments give 2%. For weapon kills, I'd recommend using whatever weapon type you need while doing public events and patrols, and you should hopefully have it completed before the first step. Remember that you can always rally a flag in Sanctuary if you need ammo for any special or heavy weapons. For the rest of the video, I'll be showing the exact locations of the weapon parts, because I know there have been a lot of new players in the past 2 years who have never experienced any Shadowkeep content. And once again, feel free to skip to whichever weapons you're looking for using the timestamps. The first weapon part will be the Necromantic Strand for the Loud Lullaby hand cannon. Start by heading towards Archer's Line from Sanctuary, then take a right into this building and follow the path down. In the first room with enemies, it will be laying on the ground behind this small wall. Next up is the Fangs of Shun'Gath for the 1 small step shotgun. For this one, head to the Temple of Crota through the Anchor of Light. Continue going down into the World's Grave. In the room where you fight the Omnigul Nightmare Hunt boss, there will be a yellow bar thrall. Kill it and it'll drop the weapon part. The Horned Wreath for the Tranquility sniper rifle can be found close to the last one. Continue through the World's Grave into the dark area. Run past all of the enemies, and all the way at the end of the path, in the boss room for the Crota Nightmare Hunt, you'll find the Horned Wreath in the back left. Sometimes an unstoppable champion will spawn by it. For the Arc Logic, you'll need the Captive Cord, which can be found in the Lunar Battlegrounds. To get there, fast travel to Sorrow's Harbor and head to the right. Cross the bridge and keep going until you reach the area where you start the Shadowkeep campaign, or it's also the area where the Moon Override mission takes place. Next up is Aerith Ur's Horned Wreath for the Dreambreaker fusion rifle. For this, head over to the Hellmouth, continue down the path to the right like you would for the Fogoth Nightmare Hunt. Keep going as far down as you can until you reach the Circle of Bones. Once you get there, head all the way to the right. There's a hole in the wall that leads into the catacombs. Continue going down until you encounter a yellow bar wizard. Kill it and it'll drop the part. For the Every Waking Moment SMG, you'll need the Withered Plumes. This is close to the last weapon part. If you need to see the path, just rewind the video to the previous weapon. Once again, all the way to the right, past the hole in the wall, there will be an anti-barrier champion, and the weapon part will be sitting on the ledge right behind it. Next is the Love and Death Heavy Grenade Launcher, and you'll need the Bound Manacle for this. This is found once again through the Hellmouth, but not as far as the last two. In this room, there will be a yellow bar knight that spawns. Kill him to get it to drop. You may have to kill a few enemies before this guy will spawn. The Find Memorial requires ethereal charms. Start out by going to the Anchor of Light. Head off to the right into the Temple of Crota. Continue going down until you reach the room where you fight the first part of the Nightmare of Taniks. It will be laying on some rubble in the back. The final weapon is the Night Terror Sword. This requires Ralnix's hatchet, which can be found in the Fallen Ketch in the Anchor of Light. Follow the path to the first room and you'll see a yellow bar captain. Kill him to receive the final weapon part. Which of these weapons will you be farming for? Let me know down in the comments. I should be making some god roll guides for all of the weapons that I'm interested in the next few days, so make sure you stick around for that. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please help me out by liking the video, sharing it with a friend, and subscribing to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Marshix, and I'll see you next time.